Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Ncaa Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the third-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Horned Frogs will kick this away and start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Florida Gators offense trots out there to open this game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Play action fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Ball carrier running through tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from the...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The TCU Horned Frogs offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it. Open.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught quickly. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ncaa sets up 2nd down.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. He's running out of time, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Wait, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the return will be brought down. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
TCU 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Grab behind the line. It's Payne. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down. We're going to throw it. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Made the defense look slow that time. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Oh, here comes the reverse. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key. Touchdown loose.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, he accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And is intercepted. Breaking through defenders.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Payne. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Gators will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off.
And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Point after, knocked right through.
TCU 35.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 11 set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Horned Frogs move into the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. 1st down here for this offense. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. It's an out route, the catch made. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. The Gators are on the move here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Gators are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Quarterback dropping back, launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw, and he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in his football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he will be sacked, trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.